today going to give a review on how gratitude rewires your brain, and it's because Christina Costa. First, she was saying that like she was a formal middle school science teacher and now a PhD student and instructor in positive psychology, particularly focusing on resilience and well-being. Shares her own personal experience of being diagnosed and and of being diagnosed with an anaplastic ac- astrocytoma, a type of brain tumor. Prior to her diagnosis, she had practice of asking her medical school students to kiss her ribbon as an exercise to in gratitude for all the work it did. She even considered using her own brain scans for teaching purposes before the diagnosis revealed the tumor. Upon receiving a diagnosis, um, upon receiving her diagnosis, caused the common fight narrative surrounding illness, with people calling her a fighter and encouraging her to battle her tumor. However, narrative she felt this fighter narrative was exhausting and burdensome, contrasting with her prior, 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 prior practice of kissing her brain and believe that our body is not a battlefield. She disliked the idea of being at war with her own brain, her neighbor for life. Instead of engaging with the fight, the speaker turned to well-being practices, and she has studied, particularly gratitude. Despite knowing the positive effects of gratitude academically, her diagnosis promoted her to actively incorporate it into her life. She consciously shifted her focus from what her body had done wrong to what what she was grateful for. Even in challenging circumstances, for example, she felt gratitude for her brain's ability to produce eggs despite the trauma and kissed her brain during radiation, focusing on the healthy cell's ability to repair. Practicing gratitude brought her a sense of peace and sparked her interest in the neurological underpinning of gratitude. Neuroscience research, including fMRI studies, shows that experiencing and expressing gratitude activates specific regions like the medical prefrontal cortex, which is associated with managing negative emotions. Critically, the speaker explains that through neuroplasticity, our brain's ability to form new neural connections, we can intentionally activate gratitude circuits. The more we practice gratitude, the stronger these pathways become, and the less effort it takes to stimulate them, helping us to cognitively structure potentially harmful thoughts. Costa actively practices the speaker actively practices gratitude daily by writing down three things she is grateful for, even during chemo, chemo chemotherapy, and by writing thank you notes by her healthcare heroes. She acknowledges that finding gratitude in her adversity is not easy and doesn't dismiss those who find the fight narrative empowering. However, she wants to empower those who feel like her, suggesting that loving your body unconditionally and practicing gratitude are an alternative way to build resilience. Ultimately, the speaker hopes to show that we can be grateful even for unexpected challenges. And the moral of the story is, in the face of life's adversities, cultivating a mindset of gratitude and self-compassion can offer a powerful alternative to struggle, enabling to rewire our brains for greater peace and resilience by appreciating the strengths within and appreciating the strengths within ourselves and the good around us, even amidst difficulty. So this was my review. So thank you so much for watching. So Allah Hafiz, I'll see you tomorrow with the next review. So Allah